Hi, I'm Jim Nelson. This is the Getting Started video for IntellisenseX, the first of 9 videos which explore the features of IntellisenseX. We're all familiar with the behavior of native FoxPro IntelliSense. Have a name of a table in the command window, you type a dot, and you get the list of field names. However, if you try the same thing in a program or a method, when you type the same dot, you get nothing. This is where native IntelliSense stops and IntellisenseX takes over. So if I turn on IntellisenseX, I've done this by a hotkey, and we'll get to that in a while. Now when I type the dot, I get a drop-down list of field names as well as their data type and width. And I can process this list box just like I do the list box for normal IntelliSense. I can begin typing immediately. There is an explanation in the second video of some neat tips that will help you use this list box in ways that you probably would not anticipate. Another example of IntellisenseX is the second statement, where I have the same table, but I've referenced it within the select statement as MPL, which is called a local alias. And if I type a dot here, I get the same drop-down list. IntellisenseX has actually parsed through this statement and recognizes that MPL here refers to the table called master parts list. In this example, where FoxPro IntelliSense would not provide a list box, IntellisenseX does, giving a list of all the properties and methods and objects, and for the methods it shows all the parameter list as well. And the next example I'll show you has to do with providing a local list. Here, if we type in m dot and we drop down a list of all the variables that are contained in the parameters list, the list of all the local assignments, and also those which are assigned but not yet added to the locals list, will all appear in the drop-down list for m dot, and we can choose this as normal. If you don't use m dot, don't worry, there's a tool that will provide the same drop-down list for you without typing m dot. So now I'll show you how easy it is to start IntelliSense so that it is active for you. We go to the Thor menu and we choose the launcher. The launcher shows in this tree view a list of all the tools that are part of Thor. The list is long enough that a filter is required, and if you type in Intel, it'll find all the tools that have Intel as part of their name or description, and the one we're interested in is called IntellisenseX by dot. This is the tool which turns on IntelliSense or turns it off. It's a toggle, so that every time I run it, I turned it off, turned it back on. In this container, which appears on the right, there are a number of useful things. You can assign the hotkey. I'm going to type Shift F9 to assign the hotkey. There's a description of the tool. There's a link which takes you to the home page for the tool. There is a link which takes you to the options that apply to the tool if appropriate, and the video. In this case, reference to the video takes you to the video that you're watching. To run IntelliSense, you only have to turn it on once. It is then active and stays active until you turn it off. You can do that with the hotkey which we have assigned, which is Shift F9. Or, and this is the recommendation, you mark this checkbox, and then when Thor runs, it will run the tool for you right away, and it will be active from that time on. So There are 8 more videos. I've only given you a taste so far of what IntelliSense can do. I suggest you watch all of the other videos. None of them are very long. And you'll get a full understanding of all of the capabilities of IntellisenseX.